UVC, ultraviolet C type radiation from the sun, especially from the sun, also other sources, is in a certain way or can in a certain way damage tissue. So here is a UVC meter, very simple, the most bare, say, analog circuit that you can make. Here is the detector for ultraviolet C. I bought it on Ali, and there is already a video on my YouTube channel where I have explained this completely. So this is in a certain way a second video, and well, it is perhaps important because now in the Netherlands we have had very sunny days. So to protect yourself against UVC, you can use creams that block that part of the solar energy spectrum, etc, etc. But that's not what this is all about. This is all about a very simple circuit that everyone can make without an Arduino or whatever. Let me show it further when I bring it more up into the sunlight. I must be very careful, but anyway. Now it's in complete sunlight. Here you see the meter move. And when I move the camera and shadow is on the sensor, you will see perhaps the effect of shadow. So let's go to the schematic. By the way, even in the shadow there is ultraviolet C picked up by this detector. You don't need sophisticated schematics, and I will keep this video very short. Of course, now I'm in my room. There is no longer detection. Detection is 0. There's no ultraviolet C in the room where I live. But so the only thing that I want to show is the schematic, and here it is.
Batteries of 1.5 volts.
Well, it starts to run.
A microampere meter of 100 microampere. It sends out, this unit sends out when it receives.
This is, say, the old video. I had an ultra UVC source that strayed out that light. Anyway, I've demonstrated it now in my garden with the sun.
Ultraviolet radiation. It sends out a current. So there was a very simple and easy way to make that current visible with a microampere meter, and that's 100 microampere meter. To protect it, always use here 2 silicon diodes.
So I will stop the video now because this is what it's all about. There's not so much more to tell. Here is the detector for UVC. Here is the potentiometer that limits the current through the very sensitive microampere meter. There are 7 silicon diodes in a row that act together as a voltage stabilizer. Each silicon diode adds, say, 0.7 volt in that row, and that's necessary because when the voltage to that detector is too high, it can be damaged. Thanks for watching. Want to refer to the old video, and here is that circuit again. Very easy to make. No Arduino needed, though of course you have to, say, make it in such a way that you can calibrate the scale. I don't have, say, proper ideas about aligning, but well, there must be on the World Wide Web surely a page where you can, say, get a kind of calibrating this microampere in relation to the amount of ultraviolet C radiation. Thanks for watching.